Hello, all. Welcome back to Council today. We're going to be talking about Black Adam box office simply because I'm just curious about it. It did about what I figured it was going to do. Now, the real story to this is going to be next week. Now, no, I'm not going to. I'm not going to spoil anything. There's a certain ending to this that has made the rounds, and if next week it drops off more than 50%, this movie's dead. I don't want it to be. I think it deserves to keep, to get a good run. Now, as far as the global box office, like I said, The Rock plays better overseas, or or just as well overseas as he does here, and it did make a nice chunk of change overseas. Is it enough to make Warner Brothers happy? I don't know. Trust me, Warner Brothers wants billion-dollar movies from DC. But I don't know if they realize what kind of hill they have to climb because up till now, DC has been lackluster to say the least. They should have already had Man of Steel 2. Should have done been out at least 5 years ago. And I think it should have been out sooner than that, but let's just say 5 years. They should have had the Aquaman 2 is still to this day in limbo. I don't know. Like I said, at the very least, if DC, and I say this, if DC could get their shit together, if Warner Brothers could get DC to get their shit together, they have an opportunity to step in and take the light away from Marvel right now. But I, I just don't think they have it in them. Time will tell. I think this superhero genre is going to go the way of the dodo pretty soon because I think people are kind of tired of it. And I think you're going to see the sword and steel shield movies come back. It's a sequel. It's a cyclical thing. I mean, it's one of them. It's just a fad, and this fad's coming, the next fad's coming, so on and so forth. But like I said, I'm going to be very interested in what it does next week because next week, like I said, if it's 50% or worse than 50%, yeah, apparently they didn't do a good enough job of bringing people in. That's all I've got to say about it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next video.